defence before? You know tower defence is? This is Commando Jack. This is our take on tower defence, and it's got a couple of unique pieces which I think you'll like. Okay, Commando Jack is you play Major Jack Garrett. He is the last commando. He's been protecting the Earth for 75 years from aliens. The aliens have been invading planet, and we've never known about it. But they've realised he's still alive, and so they've sent their final armies to try and kill him. And your object is to stay alive. So you play Jack, and your object is to just stay alive. The game is split over 5 locations: New York, London, Paris, Cairo and Tokyo. 4 difficulty levels for each country, and each of those difficulty levels give you new challenges to overcome, and I'll show you them when as we play through it. So we'll start off with London easy, just to give you a feel for the game. And aliens have come in. Ready? So what we can do, we can zoom out a bit, we can zoom in around the battlefield, and as you see, this is aliens will come in here, and they will pick the shortest route to you. Your object is to stop them from getting to you. So tower defence, laying down. Can you see that? I'll zoom in for you. There you go. That's that. So you can zoom into the area. So your object is to place towers. You've got different towers here. So you've got miniguns. This weapon will slow down the enemy for you for a while. So we call it the gloop gun. So and you see, and each of the aliens, the different aliens, have different weak points. I'll show when the next wave comes in. These guys have got grenades hidden under their chest, and when you get their health down to half, they open their chest up, so you can then shoot them. Okay, so the object there is obviously to stop the aliens from getting to you. But what happens? You can upgrade the weapons as well. 3 times will increase the range. So if I zoom in a bit and then upgrade, you've got more range and more power. So he's coming to me. So what I'll do is go into first-person mode. So you've got a first-person shooter as well. So with a zoom. Get there. These are the slugs. So if things got too hairy, so if I get rid of that, sell him. So this is just an example. You wouldn't do this, and you've got no defense. You go into your first-person mode, which works just like a normal shooter, and shoot him. So we can zoom in as well to the area. Again, we've got weapons, 3 different weapons he has as well. He has a minigun, which can be upgraded, flamethrower can be upgraded again, and a grenade launcher. I'm just going to do that, and I'll show you the flamethrower. So you'll change that, and barbecue. So again, those can be upgraded as well. Okay. So what I'm going to do quickly is just show you. So that's the basics you've got, but there's some other weapons I'm going to show you on a different level. So I'm going to quit out that, and also as you saw, go back. The level is empty. There's no other obstacles. But if I was to play the same level on a more difficult, I'll show you what happens. Okay, campaign. So again, level select London, but we'll go for hard. So the enemies are a lot harder, and there's more waves. So easy level, you have 20 waves. Medium, you have 30. Hard, 40. Extreme, 50. So it gets a lot more challenging. So, and there's an endless mode as well, where it's just wave and wave and wave. So as you can see now, you've got buses and taxis, and they block your view. So what will happen is, if just a little cheat, which you don't. So, and one more. There you go. So I'm going to send the enemies round the back of the bus. So really, you want to make them go in a snake formation before they get to you. So if I speed it up, yeah, you can see, and you can zoom right. I love you to zoom right into it. But if you go into first person, you can't see behind the buses. So what you've got then is, come out, zoom out. We've got another weapon here, which I'm going to place here. Go into it, first person mode again, different mode, different weapon, and it's like a grenade launcher. So you can, so even though you can't see them, you can still take them out using your grenade launcher. And boom. So, come on, there we go. And if that doesn't work, and you want, I'm going to sell these quickly, just to show you. Oh, too fast. Hang on. Oh, he got me. So right, now I've got this weapon, the UAV. It flies around the battlefield, so you can, if it gets really hairy, you can just use that as well. But that costs a lot of build points, so you have to work at the game. You have to, I unlocked that, so it's a last resort weapon. But if that fails and you've got build points, you're just going to send them down.
Just to demonstrate. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do a just to demonstrate.
I'm going to nuke them. Boom, you just nuke them. So that's really sort of what Commando Jack's about. Now what I'll quickly show you is one of the other levels. Because you notice that was just a flat level. So that was London. And one of the hardest levels is Paris, and I'll show you why. Level select Paris. The Eiffel Tower in the background. What you have with Paris, I'll zoom out a bit, you have 2 entry points. So the aliens will come, actually they come from 3 different ways. So you'll have 2 here, but you'll also have a wave of flying aliens will come in later. So what you need to do is work at sending them the longest route possible. So as you see, he's coming up around there. So you block off their routes, otherwise they will just come down here. So there we go. He'll turn around now and go around, and he'll have to come all the way up here and around here. So what we do, so as you see, it's multi-layered, multi-level. So you have to work, you have to think about where you place your turrets. Again, you've got the first-person mode. So if you need to, so more of these ones are more of a worry. And zoom in, there it goes, up there.
So you've got to make sure that you have enough lasers to deal with them.
And he'll run up there. So we've sent him the long way round. So if we place guns around here where he runs, we should destroy him before he gets anywhere near us. But as the waves get nearer to 40, it gets harder and harder and harder as you progress through the level. Oh, turn around. So they'll come down, and then they'll come down there now. Okay, there. So they will have to come all the way down here to shoot them. So that's really what Commando Jack's about. Do you have any questions at all?
How many levels is there?
How many levels?
Yes.
So there's five countries, and each of those there's 4 difficulty levels.
Okay.
So there's 20 levels, and that gets harder and harder. So.
Okay.
And I'll just show you New York. Again, it's a different layout to Paris and different layout to London.
When will it be released?
It's released in the spring.
Yes.
So within the next couple of months, it'll be released. It's on iOS platforms. So it's on iPad, iPod, iPhone.
Is there multiplayer on this one?
There's no multiplayer on this one, no. But you do have, there's leaderboards and achievements, and you can share your high scores through Twitter and Facebook. So you can keep your friends, you can challenge your friends and things like that with high scores. But there's no multiplayer as of yet. Might be something in a sequel or an update maybe. It takes a bit of a while to program that.
Yes, we guess.
So, yeah. And so New York, again, is a different layout. You've got a square grid, but you've got a building in the middle, and so they will block your view. So those ones are going to come around here. So when I get some more build points, I'm going to block that view. So now they'll go around the long way because they can't come down here. So what I would do here is if I add some build points. So if I block off this route, so what they have to do is now come down and round, up, and then what I do is work on blocking that bit off, so they have to go all the way around. So you think about where you place your turrets. So I'd send them up there, like so. Obviously I have a lot of build points here, so now if I fast forward it, okay, here we go, and fast forward, there we go. So they're missing that, see, and then they'll go all the way around. And I can place turrets down here as well, so I have to send them up and around here. There we go. So it's a challenge to stop them from getting to you. There we go. That's Commando Jack saving the planet.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.